Hello, my name is Siandra. It's me again on the origin of the China world. This is my last. That is my video. So today we were doing this false literature book. Are you ready? Go! The origin of the Ifugao. Long time ago, Wigan, a god from Kabunya, created the heavens, the earth, and everything needed for existence. He revealed day after day from marvelous. Were the heavenly bodies, the evergreen forest, the towering mountain, the cascading waterfall, the laughing brooks, the vast fertile land, and the numerous animals. One day he was gazing down upon the earth, enjoying its splendor and enormity, when suddenly he felt a kind of heaviness in his heart. He swept his eye across the land and over to see what was wrong. In a short while his eyes were hooked on the wide level land of Kaiang. He focused his eye at the valley intently, and in a few moments he was shrugging his shoulder. What a weight of fertile land, he sighed. One day he made a house that stood on four posts, made out of sturdy trunk with root intact. He thatched the roof with kogong grass, lined the floor with carved cloth of pieces, and covered the wall with woven bamboo stem. He put farmhouse and household and fishing implements inside the house. He hung coops and filled with chickens on pegs at the beams of the house, and tied pigs on each post of the house. When evening came, he took off his sleeping children and placed them inside the house. Then he carried the house down to earth and placed it in the valley of Kaiang. And inhabit the earth. He blessed his children and went back to Kabunyan. Bugan and Kabigat woke up early the next morning, so surprised to find themselves in a totally strange place. How amazed they were to see a place so beautiful and peaceful. They were excited, so they moved about and explored more of its beauty and recreated the whole day late. In the afternoon, they felt they were missing their family, and they wondered why their father placed them there. They tried to find their way back to Kabungan, but were only frustrated because they found it impossible. Then they decided to live on their own the valley of Kaya. Kabigat found pleasure in hunting in the forest and fishing in the river every day, while Bogan stayed home to do household chores and take care of their animals. One day, Kabigat was sitting under their house, chewing betel nuts. When he noticed some of their animals mating, he wondered at the moment, but as the days went by, he realized that they were multiplying obviously in number because they were mating. He continued observing them after day until one day an idea suddenly popped into his mind. Aha, if our animals are increased in number, then perhaps I and Bogan can increase in number too. He thought. That evening came. He did not sleep outside anymore. He entered the house and slept with Bogan from that time, when they lived as husband and wife. Many years later, the couple begat 5 children, the 2 of which were boys and 3 were girls. When the children grew into adults, the 2 brothers married each sister, leaving one without a pair. This one sister, without a partner, was embittered, so she left Kaiang and went to faraway place. In the passing of time, the 2 pairs of couple begat many children. Their children intermarried, and so did their grandchildren. The intermarried went through generation that later that whole Kaiang land was populated. Today, some Ifugao still believe that they are descendants of Fugan and Kabigan, a god and goddess from Kabunyan. Bye! Thank you for watching for my video.